Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to the Plot Leak, where we dive into the latest film festival news and trends. Today, we're talking about Cannes, where some of the biggest winners are still making waves. But did last year's Palme d'Or winner, Anora, actually debut this week? Let's find out. So, what's got everyone buzzing at the French Riviera? Joachim Trier's highly anticipated film, Sentimental Value, has premiered to a roaring ovation and rave reviews from critics. Stellan Skarsgård stars as a filmmaker trying to reconnect with his daughters by making a movie in their old family home. And according to critic Chase Hutchinson, this film strikes at the heart of what it means to create art. Trier's Sentimental Value compares favorably to Steven Spielberg's autobiographical, The Fabelmans. But instead of one big blow, Trier delivers emotional gut punches that offer deep reflections on what it means to create art. It's a rich text, focused on the gradual power of exploring life, and critics are calling it a vision that will sweep you up. Now, if Sentimental Value could win this year's Palme d'Or, it would be huge news for distributor Neon. And speaking of big winners, Wednesday also saw the debut of WWI-era film, The History of Sound, starring Paul Mescal as a musician who strikes up a romance with a man played by Josh O'Connor. But while Mescal praised his performance, critics found director Olivier Hermanus' approach to be disappointingly muted. When asked about comparisons to Brokeback Mountain, Mescal shrugged them off, saying that he finds those comparisons lazy and frustrating. Hermanus added that the film wasn't in their heads, but rather aimed at exploring nuances of queer relationships beyond what most movies deal with. Next up, we have director Eugene Jarecki's new Julian Assange documentary, The $6 Billion Man. Jarecki aims to change the narrative around the WikiLeaks founder, not to do counter-propaganda, but to speak truth to power. He wants to paint a new light on Assange, who doesn't come off as likable in the film, but is shown as a full person. Now, let's shift gears to New Mexico, where director Steve Graham discussed how his state is battling the existential crisis of production fleeing the U.S. With contraction in the industry and slow COVID-19 recovery, Graham cited mergers and acquisitions across the entertainment industry as primary indicators for the slump in production. He noted that his state is currently shooting 10 projects down from 20 last spring. For the Plot Leak, it's clear that this crisis has real-world implications. And if we're talking about boosting domestic production, Graham said anything that increases work done in the U.S. would be good for New Mexico. So, let's keep our fingers crossed that some of these film festivals can help turn things around. That's all for now from Cannes. Stay tuned for more updates on the Plot Leak.